Next on the BPCC News, find out where to get tickets for tomorrow's Craft Beer and Barbecue Festival.
And what's going on with Tesla's CEO, Elon Musk.
After that, find out which makeup brand has been caught with asbestos in the products.
All that and more, the BPCC News starts now.
From the studios at Bossier Parish Community College, this is BPCC News.
Welcome back to the BPCC News. I'm Sydney Parker.
And I'm Adam Stampley. Let's take a look at what's happening around campus.
Transfer recruiters from area four-year colleges and universities will be in Building F on Wednesday, March 13th from 8:30 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. to meet with BPCC students and answer questions regarding transfer requirements and academic program offerings.
The Rotaract Club of BPCC holds regular meetings every other Thursday at 3:30 p.m. in F220, which are open to all currently enrolled BPCC students. Rotaract is a service club for men and women who are dedicated to community and international service. If you're looking for scholarship opportunities, leadership development, community improvement and impact, international service, professional development, financial responsibility, then the Rotaract Club of BPCC is for you. The next meetings for the month of March are the 14th and the 28th.
Repticon Shreveport Reptile and Exotic Animals Show will be held at the State Fairgrounds Agriculture Building in Shreveport on Saturday, March 9th and Sunday, March 10th at 10 a.m. Repticon Shreveport is a reptile event featuring vendors offering reptile pets, supplies, feeders, cages, and merchandise, as well as live animal seminars and raffles for coveted prizes. Exciting, educational, family-oriented fun for everyone. Admission is only $5 and up. Enjoy all this excitement and more as Repticon Shreveport continues throughout 2019.
Head down to the Craft Beer and Barbecue Festival at Louisiana State Exhibit Museum tomorrow. There will be over 30 craft beers available to sample, as well as steak and cornhole competition and a tethered hot air balloon ride. General and VIP admission tickets will also receive a barbecue meal, tasting glass, koozie, and lanyard.
Coming up, Melanie Flores will have your weekend weather.
And stay tuned to find out about the new sauces coming to the Heinz Company. Coming up.
I'm Melanie Flores, and after the break, I'll have your weather.
The Chapter Excellence Program is a program that Schools USA has developed to create standards of excellence for all the chapters, and it also is in line with our state standards of excellence, which your state director is actually working on a continual basis. And what we're trying to do, just like business and industry, it's along those lines of continuous improvement. What this also really does is give recognition to the chapters by the students actually doing different activities that are based on the framework which all of us are working from. It's our vision. It gives us those things that will actually serve our students, but also business and industry. That framework entails personal skills, workplace skills, and technical skills grounded in academics. Students have the opportunity to do different projects, and they probably are doing these all the time. The difference is this is a method to document that and go all the way with recognition to our national level and receive those kinds of awards and recognition for the students, the actual college, and also for the state. We want you to come out as career ready so that they can learn those skill sets that employers are actually demanding nowadays. It's now a system. It's not a hit or miss. We don't want the chapters to be all about competitions. It's really, we want to change that culture so that the students have the opportunity to truly grow in all facets of their time when they're in school. And when they get to the employers are going to really like what they get from those particular programs.
I'm Melanie Flores, and this is the BPCC weather. Let's take a look at our current temperatures. In Marshall, it's 76, in Nacogdoches, it's 71, Texarkana, 71, Ruston is 66, Minden is 68, and Natchitoches is 70. Let's go on over to BPCC. It's Friday, it's partly cloudy, and it's currently 72 degrees. The humidity is 81%. The dew point is 66 degrees. The wind is coming in south-southwest at 9 miles per hour, and the sunset will be at 6:17 p.m. Let's take a look at our 5-day forecast. On Saturday, we have a 100% chance of severe weather with a high of 75 and a low of 49. On Sunday, it'll be real nice, partly cloudy, high of 72 and a low of 51. And on Monday, we have a 60% chance of thunderstorms, a high of 57 and a low of 52. And on Tuesday, it'll be partly cloudy with a 20% chance of rain, a high of 68 and a low of 62. And on Wednesday, we have an 85% chance of rain, a high of 71 and a low of 60. I'm Melanie Flores, back to the news desk.
Some mixed numbers on the jobs report. The Labor Department says the U.S. economy added 20,000 jobs in February. And while that sounds good on paper, economists were predicting the hike would be 180,000. One analyst blames the blip on the winter weather. In fact, the Labor Department says 390,000 people reported being unable to get to work due to weather. Meanwhile, the unemployment fell to 3.8% last month. The Labor Department says furloughed employees returning to the job after the partial government shutdown may have played a role in the decline.
Starting Wednesday, Chick-fil-A will also be the temporary home of the fish fillet. The fast food restaurant is adding fish sandwiches to the menus of some of its restaurants. The fried cod sandwiches will be sold along with 2 and 3 count fish entrees just for Lent. Lent is the 6 weeks before Easter where some Christians abstain from certain activities and foods. Chick-fil-A will keep the fish sandwiches on its menu from Wednesday, March 6th to Saturday, April 20th. Once again, the seasonal item is only being offered at limited locations. And speaking of those things to eat, Sydney, tell us about new Heinz sauce flavors.
Heinz is famous for its ketchup, but it's now mixing things up and cashing in. Heinz unveiled 2 new sauces on Twitter Wednesday. They are Mayo Must, which combines mayonnaise and mustard, and Mayo Q, which brings together mayonnaise and barbecue sauce. Heinz says the new sauces are all due to the popularity of Mayo Chup, a mayonnaise ketchup mix that hit stores last year. Both new products are expected to roll out regionally soon before hitting stores nationwide next month.
You want to get around the Las Vegas Strip or go to the airport without dealing with traffic? The groundwork for something like that might be coming soon. The Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority is recommending Elon Musk's Boring Company to build an underground transportation system. It would include a pair of tunnels where electric cars or special pods could whisk people around the city's sprawling convention facility. The product would cost $35 to $55 million and be scheduled for completion by 2021. The Boring Company has constructed a test tunnel at its SpaceX rocket factory in California. It also has proposals out to build transit tunnels between Washington and Baltimore, but does not yet have the necessary permits. City officials hope it goes through. The project could lead to more tunnels for an underground transit system.
You may want to take a close look at your teen's makeup table. You know Claire's, the store that sells jewelry, accessories, and makeup aimed at teens, tweens, and kids. Well, according to the FDA, 3 of Claire's cosmetic products have been found to contain asbestos. These items are not believed to be on store shelves now, but consumers may still have them at home. The items to look out for are Claire's brand eyeshadows, a compact powder, and a contour palette. If swallowed or inhaled, asbestos could lead to lung cancer or lung damage.
New NASA tech allows us to see a sonic boom, and a Canada family makes a world record-setting snow maze. Coming up in today's Take a Look at This.
NASA has released first-ever images showing supersonic jets interacting with shock waves in a sonic boom, and they are bending my mind into a pretzel. Advanced photo technology was used to capture the T-38s, breaking the sound barrier. The tech was able to visualize the intersecting pressure waves, which was a first, according to NASA. The agency says the key was timing. The jets flew in formation directly below a plane outfitted with the imaging system. They had to break the sound barrier at the precise moment they passed under the plane. NASA says the data collected from the test will help their understanding of shock waves and may even allow future jets to be designed to break the sound barrier without the loud sonic boom. You are looking at the world's largest snow maze, so says the almighty Guinness World Records. It's 30,000 square feet in size and is downright snow-mazing. Canadian Clint Massey and his family created the labyrinth on their cornfield in Manitoba. They spent 3 weeks creating artificial snow for the project, which then took another 3 weeks to build. The maze opened to the public in January. It takes about a half hour to navigate and has seen up to 1,000 visitors on some days. The family isn't resting on their laurels, though. They've already begun designing next year's maze with even larger pathways. For Take a Look at This, I'm Jeremy Roth.
Coming up, find out about the last remaining Blockbuster video. Stay tuned.
Tornadoes, hailstorms, floods, hurricanes, wildfires, natural disasters happen just about every day somewhere in the U.S. And when the danger passes, victims are faced with rebuilding their homes, repairing their roofs, or replacing their vehicles. The last thing they need is a fraudster taking advantage of them, trying to get their insurance money and leaving them even worse off. We urge you to be careful who you deal with after a disaster. Contractors who show up right away and try to pressure you into signing a contract or paying for repairs in advance may be scam artists looking for a quick payoff with no intention of doing the repairs or completing the job. Work with your insurance company, know who you're dealing with, and get more than one estimate. And never pay in full up front. Don't allow anyone to pressure you into something you may end up regretting. Remember, if you didn't request it, reject it. And if you suspect fraud, call us at 1-800-TEL-NICB. A public service message from the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
Someone had fun today. Hey, sweetheart, everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. How's our little guy?
Now I lay me down to sleep.
Looks like I'm stuck working late tonight. Probably won't be home until closer to 8.
Oh, that's okay. I have got a laundry list of emails to send out.
I pray the Lord my soul to keep.
Yeah, he did great. We had so much fun today.
If I die before I wait,
Try over and
SpaceX's Crew Dragon is capping off its historic first test flight and heading back home after 6 days in space. NASA confirmed the capsule detached from the International Space Station early Friday morning to begin its slow descent back to Earth. Crew Dragon is SpaceX's first capsule designed to carry humans. It launched atop a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket Saturday morning, carrying about 400 pounds of supplies for the ISS. Crew Dragon also has a spacesuited dummy named Ripley on board. Ripley is fitted with sensors to record everything an astronaut would experience during the mission.
Just 15 years ago, there were more than 9,000 Blockbuster video stores in the world. At the end of this month, there will be only one. The remaining Blockbusters are franchise-owned. One is in Perth, Australia, and that is scheduled to close later this month. That will leave the last Blockbuster in Bend, Oregon as the last store standing. And that store's general manager tells the Bend Bulletin it has no plans to close. In fact, the Bend Blockbuster has become a bit of a tourist attraction with people visiting from as far away as Europe and Asia. The general manager says the store is opening up to 10 new accounts a day.
Robots that drive themselves could soon be the future of deliveries. Several four-wheeled and flying gadgets are already in use or undergoing testing. In today's Consumer Watch, Mary Maloney has a closer look at what's in store.
A robot delivering your packages? It may not be as far-fetched as you think. FedEx is experimenting with this same-day delivery bot. It can go as fast as 10 miles per hour and can carry about 100 pounds. It even climbs stairs. FedEx plans to test the same-day bot in Memphis before expanding. The company isn't alone. Starship Technologies is testing these self-driving bots, and Amazon is testing something similar. This one is a 6-wheeled machine the size of a small cooler. It's called the Amazon Scout and uses self-driving technology to navigate through neighborhoods to deliver to customers. The initial rollout is limited. Amazon is also promising deliveries from the sky via drone. It's self-guided. Operators simply program the coordinates to your home into a GPS to set up deliveries. One drawback, the drones can only carry items under 5 pounds. Technology cutting costs, streamlining and speeding up package delivery in the near future. For Consumer Watch, I'm Mary Maloney.
Well, that's all the news we have for you today. I'm Sydney Parker.
And I'm Adam Stampley. Don't forget to stay tuned for your out-the-door weather and to tune in to the Taste of Bipsy to see me make some jalapeno poppers. Coming up.
I'm Melanie Flores, and let's take a look at our weekend weather. On Friday, it'll be partly cloudy with a 50% chance of rain, a high of 77 and a low of 66. And on Saturday, we have a 100% chance of severe weather with a high of 75 and a low of 49. And on Sunday, it'll be partly cloudy with a high of 72 and a low of 51. And don't forget to change your clocks an hour ahead for daylight savings. Again, I'm Melanie Flores, and from all of us at BPCC, have a wonderful day, and stick around because you won't want to miss the Taste of BPCC.